Hello everyone, it's Flark, and in my quest to make every Covenant at least somewhat playable for DK and PvP, I have stumbled upon Venthyr Unholy DK. Now, if you saw my last video on Venthyr, you know Venthyr Covenant has a ton of explosive potential with the Legendary, but it also has a lot of sustained potential with Unholy because it has a 1 minute cooldown. Unlike A-Bomb Limb, which is a 2 minute cooldown, so you're factoring in more goes over the course of the game, which helps you desync your offensives with their trinkets and defensives, which is really nice. But Swarming Mist has a lot of value for Unholy. Of course, one, the Swarming Mist damage is Shadow, so it scales with your Mastery, huge. So is the nuke damage, so you get that nuclear portion. Not going to be as insane as the Frost version, but we'll still talk about it. And then, of course, you get Runic Power Gen, which doesn't matter super convincingly for Frost because, you know, you're runic capped a lot of the time during your go. But Unholy doesn't have that same problem. Unholy doesn't have the runic power generation that Frost does, which means you're getting a little bit more death coil pressure during your burst, which is nice. It's just raw damage, especially with all the mastery we're gonna have. But also it's a survivability button, because sometimes we could live because we have that big wound healing and spell warden healing, or you know, just the crazy survivability that DK can have, but we don't have runic power for it. So now every minute, you have effectively an offensive-defensive hybrid button because it gives you dodge. Who knew DK could have dodge? That's weird. But it also gives you a ton of runic power, which means you can just spam death strikes without any repercussion, and you're going to be able to survive during that 1 minute go. It's extremely overall powerful, just on offense, defense, special teams. We're playing 60 minutes of football here, guys. Make sure we play good on all sides of the ball. But anyway, yes, it's a good button. It's a good sustained button. And it's super fun to press, and you're really gonna like how fluid it makes your build feel. Now, of course, I have to talk about this again. If you've seen the other video, you can skip ahead, but Venthyr is super underplayed, so you have to know what it does. Again, Swarming Mist deals damage, scales with your mastery, generates runic, gives you some dodge, fun. But the Legendary bursts really hard if you can spend a ton of runic power during it. That includes Death Strike, by the way. So if you are death striking during this window, you are still building up this burst. So you can play defensive and offensive at the same time. Super fun. It's like a turning of the tides factor right there. But yeah, so the important thing is that as well as doing your full Unholy rotation, you need to make sure that you've built up some runic power and you've spent your wounds and you've got all your setup globals out, because right after you press Swarming Mist, you kind of want to channel some runic power into that. A couple death coils, even a free death coil, as we'll talk about in a second. Those do apply to this. So if you get free death coils, you want to spend them instantly. And then not only will you have the Swarming Mist damage and the extra runic power for more death coil damage and all your other buttons doing a ton of damage, because Unholy just does a ton of damage, you're also going to have a little boom burst pressure at the end of Swarming Mist that might actually get some kill pressure. Imagine that. Unholy having a burst AoE button, so once they get everybody low from this big hit, they can also just try and finish it off with one final blast. And if it doesn't finish them off, well, you can do it all again in a minute, and they probably won't have defensives in a minute, and that's the power of Unholy when it's coupled with sustained pressure. You keep doing damage, they run out of stuff. Oh my god, why am I getting hit for 25k every minute? Oh, dead. So let's talk about the build. Talents. Clawing Shadows. You have a ton of mastery for this build, as I've talked about a few times, and we'll talk about again in the gearing section, but Clawing Shadows is entirely shadow damage, so of course you want as much mastery as possible, and you've got that hybridization there, but you're also going to have more sustained pressure because it's a ranged spender. So if they ever get away from you in any way, you can still spam death coils because of your runic power gen from swarming, and you can spam clawing, and you can burst wound at a range, so it's really hard to peel you, and it's just a great button overall. So Clawing Shadows, bottom on. Unholy Blight, that's an easy one. Mastery makes your pet do more damage. Unholy Blight makes your pet do damage. Mastery makes your Unholy Blight do more damage because it's shadow damage. So it's actually probably plague damage, but that includes shadow damage, and it scales off your mastery. Lovely. Unholy Blight is a good button to press. Press it. Asphyxiate. That's a no-brainer. Moving on. Harbinger of Doom. This is the one I had to talk about. Of course, like I said, sudden Doom procs do count toward this Legendary. If you fire off a free death coil at the enemy team, it will still count as if you fired off all the runic power spent for that death coil, meaning a free death coil increases your Swarming Mist explosion at the end. Huge. So you want as many of those free death coils as you can possibly get. Harbinger does you just that. 15% more, and you can accumulate some charges, meaning you can pull up 2 charges, then pop your Swarming Mist, fire them both off, then spend the rest of your runic power, and you've got a huge nuke button. As well as like 6 death coils, that's going to hit him pretty hard. Spell Eater seems even more important for a build like this. I generally prefer it in all Unholy builds, but even in this one, it's like so important because you really don't want to get CC'd during your trying to funnel all the Swarming Mist dam in, right? All the runic into Swarming Mist. You don't want to get CC'd during that. Spell Eater does a great job of that. But also, Spell Eater making your AMS last longer means you might get more runic power generation from AMS because that's what it does. And you can feed even more damage into that window. So Spell Eater seems even more valuable. Of course, Unholy Pact is a no-brainer. And Unholy Assault, it's a burst heavy build every minute. It will desync with your Venthyr ability. Don't worry about it. Again, the whole purpose of this is not to be like, okay, I'm going to nuke somebody like I did in the Frost video. Again, I'll link that in the description. It's actually, I'm going to nuke somebody and also do a lot of damage here and there and there and there. And now I'm still doing damage. Oh, it came back up a minute later. Well, press it again, do more damage. Oh, now Unholy Assault's up, pressing that, doing more damage. They're not going to have an answer for this, right? People have an answer for, I see wings, I press zone. I see wings, I press barrier. But do you have an answer for, I got hit for 20k. Now I'm getting hit for 20k sustained DPS. Okay, well now I'm getting hit for another 20k. Okay, well now Unholy Assault is up. Do you have anything for that? No, dude, I've been pressing things the entire time. What are you talking about? I have nothing left, right? So Unholy Assault makes that first Venthyr ability, boom, hit so hard. Because of course, you get more haste, you spend more runic. That's an obvious one. But it also just means that after the second Venthyr ability that hit them pretty hard, you now have still more burst damage to do. And again, healers are not going to like what you're doing to them with always having damage to do. So don't worry about the desyncing on this, I promise. That's your talents. PvP talents, I've talked about these so much for Unholy. Necrotic Wounds is always a staple in every comp, so you will always run this, so we can just move off of it. I'm running Necrotic Aura right now because, of course, your Mastery makes you do more Shadow damage. You're going to have a ton of Shadow damage. You're going to have Clawing Shadows damage. You're going to have Unholy Blight damage. You're going to have Death Coil damage, and, of course, you're going to have Swarming Mist damage and Swarming Mist explosion damage. So all of those scale with Necrotic Aura, especially the big boom, and it's really nice to have an 8% bigger boom. So running Necrotic Aura for this setup specifically, and then Raise A-Bomb. You know how much I care about this guy. He disrupts every stealthy Feral's opener, Rogue's opener, Mage opener, and it's just really nice to have that wound generation that you can spend at a range with Clawing Shadows. So even though he gets a really bad rap, I'm always a fan of our Fat Man Raise A-Bomb. So it's a PvP talents I'm running here. Now for gearing, simple. Your 4-set, Frenzied Monstrosity. This is awesome actually because the 12% damage that you get is going to give you so much pressure during that window and make your explosion hit 12% harder. So now you're getting them lower because you have Frenzied Monstrosity. You're not actually sacrificing much for this. As you notice, you're still running the best Conduits, the best talents, the best Frenzied Monstrosity Legendary, of course your best setup for stats. And then all of a sudden, you get a 12% bigger plus 8% bigger explosion onto Swarming Mist. So again, you can hit people for 20k after hitting them for 20k DPS, and that's really hard for a lot of people to deal with. So yeah, Frenzied Monstrosity, your Legendary, Unity the other one, and then 4-set, two-handed weapon with Fallen Crusader. I use Badge because, can you figure it out for me? Badge, 1 minute cooldown. Swarming Mist, 1 minute cooldown. There's the logic on that one. I'm sure you guys were able to connect the dots as well. But then, of course, Mastery, and Haste, right? So you got about 15% Haste, 27% Verse, and there's a 60% Mastery. This is going to feel like a beautiful setup. You're going to have a ton of extra Shadow damage the entire time, and your Verse is still at a beautiful, healthy 28%. So we'll go right on to your Soulbinds, which is actually going to help supplement your haste. Venthyr does give you haste. Thrill Seeker from Naja is 20% haste and then another 20% verse. This makes your 1 minute goes even more impactful. Your first 1 minute go won't get the double setup, but your second 1 minute go, while it's missing Unholy Assault, will have a Fatal Flaw Thrill Seeker proc, which means you can have 20% more haste for it, 20% more verse for it, and now you're starting to see, wait a minute, this actually does seem kind of okay. It's more than that, actually. It might be super viable, but I'm going to have to make sure I play it more at higher rating before I confirm that. So let me quell your own expectations a little bit. But yes, the synergies are starting to mount up, aren't they, right? Because a 1 minute go Where the first one you have an Unholy Assault, but then the second one, oh, you don't. But wait a minute, now you have Thrill Seeker and Fatal Flaw probably proccing around this time, lasting for a long time, giving you more haste in that window, giving you more verse in that window, giving you a higher explosion and more haste to get off more globals. And of course, then right after that, you've got the next Unholy Assault followed by another APOC, and it's crazy. You have 1 minute goes as Unholy. People can't trade into it. So yes, Nausea is your Soulbind. And of course, the big 3 conduits. Convocation, Eternal Hunger, and then your Covenant Conduit. 33% more dam from Gloom and then 3% more dodge, making you just a little tankier. But of course, Gloom ends up being a ton of your damage, as you will see in the gameplay videos. And that's the obvious 3 triple potency for Unholy. Convocation, a great one. Eternal Hunger, more pet damage, and then Impenetrable Gloom. And then pretty simple. You just got to make sure you get Insatiable. And this one will be swapped to Hardened Bones because I was running the Frost setup for my last video, but you would grab this Hardened Bones and throw it right here. I've talked about the Conduit so much for DK. I think you've got it, but in case it's the first video you've ever watched of me, there you go. So the setup is very similar, right? Except again, you want to make sure you get every single setup global. You're going to drop that A-Bomb down on Holy Frenzy, APOC, on Holy Blight, Dark Transform, and only now will you Swarming Mist. You spend those procs. Death Coil, make sure you always Death Coil during this. You can get a couple wounds in there, a couple more Death Coils, and your damage is just going to be surreal, just like Unholy's damage always is. But you can also add a crap load of Swarming Mist. Like I said, this bad boy scales with your Mastery, and he's a monster, but also, there it is. Well, there it is. 20k normal hit. You give that a crit, now it's 37k. You take off some from Verse, and yes, that's a 30k AoE hit on a class that does unlimited sustained damage. Imagine being like so close to death, but oh, we can stabilize here. What? I got hit for 30k. Unholy doesn't hit people 30k. Well, now it does. So without further ado, finally, I'll get you into some gameplay clips of me playing this comp and having a great time. The setup with a comp that I'll show you a couple different comps actually, but you'll see right in the gameplay. I can't talk anymore. I know I'm talking too much. Gameplay coming. Watch it. Have fun. I love you. I hope it works. In the comments below, leave me some footage or some comments on how this build was able to work for you. I really, really do care to hear it. Or you can join my Discord and talk to me about it. I love doing that. GG's, and I'll see you around. And here comes the unlimited dam that I shall be taking. Death striking every globe. Counter pressuring now. Oh my god. Sun disco? That was hype. He's taking so much damn, bro. What a great game. Okay, well, I keep him out with A-Bomb. The chance is it's going behind the pill. I APOC here. One-shotting Mage if pos. No! Oh my god. No, my thing! Alright, well that sucks. But, we can block. That's good. Send the Windwalker, no trinket on his proc. We're loving it. I'm not loving dying though. I'm gonna die. I died all this crap. I have to drop a zone. Oh, I can't grip. Oh man. Just trapped here. Okay, he robbed the zone, but that wasn't doing anything. Kicked him back. Kicked him. I think I could stabilize, maybe. We really gotta kick the mage. Do we have Link? I'm gonna die. I think we have Link. We have Link. Link? It's really good. Oh, you ran into a fear without linking. Oh, man. Okay, there it is. That's really not the most cool thing that's ever happened. No, I can grip this. Please stop charging my grips, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It hurts. Can still win, I think. I can send the Windwalker on his fist. It's a little late. It's my fault. Kicked it. Oh, no. Would've been good though. I have to kick the fleshcraft. I can't get my full fleshcraft. We're gonna get blocked here. Yeah, okay. Now the monk's gonna kill me though. Maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. It's good healing. It's good healing. And we got tied down, it looks like. I have to do something here. Okay, I have kick. I'm disarmed though. I grip that, cast. Okay, I kick Polly for him. I have AMS. I'm frozen. I have to AMS. I have to AMS before I get sweeped or something, or I'm just dead. Yeah, I pressed it. I might still die to just the monk, which is the sad reality of the world. But here we go. Good luck. Okay, those drops have not been good. The enemy windwalkers. I kick him off. I pet stun him on this? Or no, I'll just a 6. Oh wait, I guess we both kicked. But that's not good. Man, he gripped another one. Or he thinged another one. You know what I mean. Am I dead? Is he dead? Am I dead? Who's dead? Am I dead? Is he dead? Am I dead? Wow, what a game. Alright, well we can all do better, myself included. Oh, and now I'm dead. Because I can't press anything. Oh! Okay. Jesus! We can all do better. Myself very much included. But there was a lot of good in that game too. Defense. A bomb. Popping off. Go through this. Stun him. Popping off. I might trinket. I shouldn't have. Well, I should have trinketed earlier, but it's fine. Nuking him? Alright, he's got to press every button now. It's time to press every button, buddy. Every button. Yeah. Good shit. I was hype. It was going to be that crazy. I've played against this matchup before, and we're either just going to win in the opener or lose. Yeah, we know exactly what they're gonna do, and I know what we're gonna do, maybe. Okay, I gotta kill the Psyfiend if possible, and then I die through every button. No, I don't. Nice. We get a lot out of them here. Kicked him on VT. We got Bubble there too. I need to walk over, grip this guy in, stun him. Death Strike. This is bad. Zone, I guess. I will heal off of my pet. I'm doing some damage to him over here. Ah, we overlapped. It's all good. He got a kick. I pet's unmasked spell, so he can't get that trap. That gets dispersed. I need to move away from the hunter. This guy, line of sight of his Shadow Priest. This is win as soon as. Oh god, I gotta line this. No, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I have AMS in just a sec. No, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I'm going to die. Unless. Nice! We win now. Probably. Yay! That was about as close as it gets, huh? It's too far from his port. He gets pet stunned here. That's Ray. I trigger this. I solve IBF. I'm not scared. Okay, this is maybe actually scary. Guy drops zone. He needs to press everything. He can't die here. He'd be so sad. IBF this. Man, he shouldn't die. We still have so much down. All he has to do is get the most healing. Uh-oh. Nice kick. Okay. Teammates are playing well. It's all winnable in a second, in a heartbeat. I stun this guy. He's got no answer. I can pre-AMS the next go. I thought there would be a go, and instead there was a run. Wait, hold on. Now hold the phone. Now just wait a darn pickin' minute. Yeah. We're locked, Lampheo, Raffle Cakes, GG. Alright, did he just gate first blood? Wait, something's wrong here. Is he gonna port back now, or? Wait, what? Okay. We're locked, Lampheo. And I was gonna one-shot our whole team? No, because I pet stun, dead. Oh, wait. Oh, please, please, please. My thing blew up and killed him. Oh my goodness. Why did he do the things that he just did? Nope, and my hunter's dead. No. Alright, well, time to play this out. I mean, we can easily win. I just can't die to a Venthyr. I'm just gonna sit on this guy the whole game. Oh, I don't have a weak aura for this, actually. Why is my pet? Oh, he's haunted it with my thing and it grips it. I'm fine. So I have to kill the Venthyr totem. He's gonna try and... I know what he's gonna try and do. Kicked him early there. Okay. Alright, so this is Venthyr, yeah? That's not Venthyr. That's Sky Fury. That dies. I see the Venthyr now. He can't kill me without Sky Fury, can I? Am I about to get fucked? We killed it all. We killed every totem. We were just both like looking at totems, bro. My shaman was all over it. I didn't do anything, man. It's looking for kicks, but that ain't gonna work. We're gonna make this guy go. It's just gonna all about dampening. Dampening benefits us, not him. Because he doesn't do any fucking damage. He's just done a one-shot, so once he gets to dampening, we win easily. Nice double cap, man. Okay, this doesn't matter. He just wants to live until Vespers, and we just want to live until Damp. I have a lot of damage coming up soon, though. Okay, so I kick him here, Avi, and I was gonna get it later. Well, actually, we have double kick, so maybe not. Ground. There's the Sky Fury, kill it instantly, and he gets one shot. I stunned him. Oh man, I killed it instantly and they still almost win. God in heaven, bro. Do I have to go Holy Priest, maybe? Oh dear. Stand him up. Oh man. Amasu. His circle or whatever. These guys are so fried, man. I trinket this. I have a lot of damage to do. I need to do it. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have done that right there. Okay. Alright. Here it comes. Waiting for the thing. I still have stun, he has no trinket. There's a Storm Caper locked and loaded. Stun him, on it. Kill this. Wait, where the fuck is the best? Oh, he got it! Nice, what a hero. Dude, you don't die to this, right? No, he doesn't. What a hero. Hit buck. I mean, he's running Dampening has not started, but it's about to. They get another go before dampening really kicks in, which is very frustrating. Doing a lot of them here. Holding on to kick. I really want to kick the priest. I got it. Lasso, this is nothing, obviously. It's all fake. I think. I can't AMS. I cannot AMS here. Shit, do I have to? Come on. Alright, I'll AMS. Oh, I kicked him to ground. I'm so bad. I still have stun, but he has trinket. Oh, this is it. This is it. I have to stun him. He's gonna one-shot somebody. He's gonna one-shot somebody right now. Unless? He just killed the fucking Vesper. My shaman is so sick. Oh my goodness. What an absolute fucking hero. Uh-oh. I can't die to just a lasso, right? I wanted to hold IBF. Okay, it's worth. Okay, the Earth Ellie's coming out. He's drinking. We got a kill here. This is it. It's time to win, baby. Let's go.